of you remember this little gem? Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. That's right. This is the infamous Konami code that was used in so many old school games like Contra and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But the first game to ever actually use this code was 1986's Gradius for the NES. And if you pause the game and enter the code, you would be given a bunch of power-ups that you could use right from the start. So a lot of people remember this code, obviously, from the NES and the Super NES games. But did you know how many games actually really use this code? Well, to find the answer to that question, I headed over to Wikipedia and did a search for Konami code. And this is what I got. So, this page on Wikipedia will tell you everything you need to know about the infamous Konami code, including giving you a little history of it, which is how I learned that Gradius was the first game to use this code. So one of the things I didn't realize when I was researching this was, again, like I said, how many games actually use this code, including some fairly recent games. I mean, I remember this, obviously, from back in the days of the NES and even into the Super NES, but I didn't think too many games beyond that actually utilize this code. But what's cool about Wikipedia is they show you all the games that use it broken down by series, and they even give you some of the variations on the code depending on the system you're playing it on. So if you look here at the Gradius data, you see that the NES Gradius, again, was the first in that line to use the code, and it goes all the way to Gradius Rebirth on the Wii. Scrolling down a little to the Contra series, we have the original Contra and Super C for NES, and going all the way up to Hardcore Uprising on the PlayStation 3 and Super Contra on Xbox Live Arcade. This is the one that surprised me the most in the Castlevania series, was that Castlevania Requiem, a PlayStation 4 game, actually has the code where when you input the code, you get a mini-game, Peak, which was originally in Castlevania Rondo of Blood. Then, of course, you have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. You have Dance Dance Revolution. The Metal Gear series. Again, all the way up to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance use the code. And then a list of other games ranging from Batman Returns on the Super NES through Zone of the Enders, the second run. And again, you got some pretty recent games on here. Reflecting for the iOS. You got Rocket Knight from PS3. And then this one really surprised me was that there are games beyond Konami games that actually use the code, including Crash Bandicoot Warp and Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, which again is a pretty recent game. And you've got Dead by Daylight using the code. Now, I mean, obviously some of these using the code are just give you some little Easter eggs and don't really do much for the game, but it is kind of interesting to see how many games actually have the code put in them, including Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, which just came out recently, where using the code will give you a big head mode in the game. So really, I just wanted to take a few minutes and shine the spotlight on an old code that I know many of you are so very, very familiar with, but I bet a lot of you just didn't know how many games, including recent games, actually use this code. There may be games you're playing right now that you had no idea you could use this code in and what it would do. Or maybe you're revisiting some old classics that you forgot used the code. So my advice to you is head on over to Wikipedia, look up Konami code, and check out the games that they have there. You might be surprised that a game that you love, that you've been playing recently, has the ability to use that code. Enjoy! Alright, there you have it. So, yeah, when I was researching this, I was really surprised how many games actually use this code, including a lot of newer games. Now, I know I saw a lot of people in the chat were talking about, select start and whatever. Not all of them use that. Like, if you go back to the very first game, it was just up, down, up, down, that was it. It was with later games when they started out, like select start or start select. And if you go through the whole thing on Wikipedia, you'll see the different codes for if you're on PlayStation or Xbox or Switch or whatever, how they're a little different. So, just wanted to address that real quick. I know that, like I said, some of the games we use like start or start select depending on the game, but the main OG code was just that up, down, left, right, yeah.
And Glenn wouldn't know anything about any of Halo. So I think that.
I've only got PS2 on the game for. Although I do have Sly Cooper, which is actually a really fun game.
That is a fun game.
Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to, believe it or not, we haven't talked about hack games at all in the last couple of weeks, but National Owner Day coming up this time. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And there's something I'm really excited for. So hang tight. We're going to check this out really quick. Alright, so National Owners Day is going to be coming up, guys, and I know there's been videos out on some of this stuff, but I really wanted to talk to the whole panel about what exactly was going to be coming out here for National Owners Day and kind of get everybody's thoughts on it. There's something that they're doing very different that I thought was interesting, was these natural history pinball tables. Now, at first I was kind of like, what is this? Like, there's Dinosaur Dynasty and Last Ice Age and, you know, a few other ones like Amazon. These actually look really good. Like, I'm really excited for that. I actually have some really good shows to talk over. But Dr. Seuss, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. These are going to be coming out at Christmas time. This is what I wanted to bring everybody's attention to here. Besides the pinball micro, you can get all that and some of these other game packs you can get. And I'm sorry, Ad Games, I am using the easiest thing to do in a short enough time. I want everybody to pay attention to Hero Deal 1. Everybody goes, oh, great, arcade. But here's the deal, right? So for $100, this is why I think this is a really good deal on this. For $100, you get a whole year of arcade net. You're like, big book, okay? But you get a year of premium arcade sales. Some of you guys know, we've seen things happen with Ad Games products from time to time. Like the board goes out or something like that. You only get 30 days before you can return it. So you get that. But here's the cool part of what they're doing, which I thought was really cool to the community, was that they're giving the free tables, if you get this Hero Deal 1, they're giving the free tables of the Dr. Seuss at Christmas time to you as a gift, which is a pretty good value when you really break it down. The warranty on the Hero Deal 1, Glenn, is like cats and meow, because warranties are important, in my opinion. Right?
Well, it is. And, you know, God Day, we usually get really good deals on it. So I kind of agree with you there that for the price, it's not a bad deal with those tables in there.
Yeah.
And, you know, to be honest, you know, I've had one problem with my but again, warranty is always a good thing to have, peace of mind. I think with cars, never had it before. I buy them now. Too many gizmos.
Oh, yeah.
One of those gizmos goes, you know, it's $1,000, right?
Yeah, and for the price, you know, again, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of ArcadeNet. I know they're working on, you know, bringing more and more stuff to ArcadeNet. So it's one of those things. You just got to be patient with them on it. I'm hoping that there's going to be more with it as time goes on. But we're not going to break this down. There's, like I said, there's a lot of videos out there that you guys can see, you know, the different deals. But that was one I really wanted to draw attention to. I thought that was a really good thing. And the other thing that I thought was really cool with this, guys, is before, like, you had your Sicaria packs where you could buy all the tables for, like, whatever it is, $50 or whatever. But now they're doing something different where you can get in, like, packs. Like, let's say you only want, like, 2 tables. I think that's how they're doing it. You can save a little bit of money just by the, you know, some of the tables, not, you know, not like 10 of them if there is, or 5 of them. So I think that's something that might be interesting to some people if you want something like that. But they've got a lot of different deals that are going to be happening with some of Glenn's favorite stuff. They got. I was actually looking at the Activision because I like pinball. Glenn, that's the old Coleco and Intellivision.
Okay, pinball's not in the 2600.
But it still was a good. It wasn't a big rail on the 2600.
It was the best on the 2600.
I liked it better on the Adelman. Come on.
Yo, the controller's shocked.
Okay. But either way, guys, like you can get it. Like if you didn't get the Taito games, $15 is what some of the Taito tables are. Normally 25.
Yeah, they're very good deals. If you're on the fence before, I mean, National Owners Day, they give really, really good deals. So, if you're on the fence, this is the time to get them. So I think, Jay, you ever look at something or anything like that? You ever anything like that? I think it's okay, so she buys it tomorrow. And she has time for a National Owners Day.
She wants the. What did you think? What did you let the gold? $1,000.
I was thinking about it, but yeah, I think that they're like, I wouldn't want to spend that much money on those.
Yeah, I think when we got them, I think they were what, $499?
They were $5.99. What was it cost?
Sam's Club.
I would stick a piece to it anyway, so.
Well, that's the thing. That's the good thing with the Legends, because you can keep the original board there, and you see my inputs on it, and you switch over, and you Bluetooth thing, and you can do that. And then you can switch it back to the iGames machine. So that's what's really good about that. It's got a really nice display in there. The controls decent too. It's really not a big deal. The only problem I really had with mine, which is all the Chrome T-Mobile games fell off. That's probably the worst.
I had that problem too. Not gonna lie. I couldn't put neon tape on mine. I'm playing now. They recorded it. It's kind of weird, but you can kind of see some of these cables here as we're talking about this. I really like these. These are more like the way I attribute them, kind of like pinball fence style tables. They're not like your just normal flat ones. These are not made after any table that's out there. But my kids love them, so we have a lot of fun with these different tables. I'm not going to bore you guys and play long periods of time with this here, but the different tables. This one is the dinosaur. It's called the dinosaur.
On the floor, come and walk like a dinosaur. Something like that.
But it looks. I think it looks pretty.
It does look good, actually.
They did a really good job.
Well, that's the good thing with the virtual pinball. I mean, real pinball's nice, but they're great. Virtual pinball, you kind of do anything you want. I mean, I used to like playing with Devil's Crush and Showbread.
Yes.
Pinball, but they have all these cool effects that you can do. So I like the cloud effect down there right now. The cloud is going over the top. Neat things you can do in a virtual environment.
These here are. I'm really excited for this game. Like it's been a while that I've been really excited for like the game. I've been really excited even for the Dr. Seuss one. My kids were like, really? They're gonna do like a Grinch Stole Christmas. I know it's not for everybody, but my kids play the Legends pinball a lot, so they're really excited about this. So these tables are coming. They look really good. I'm with playing on this one. Jade, you need some pinball in your arcade. You have too many disc arcades. You need some pinball.
It's beginning to look a lot like illness.
You do, you
No,
gotta
I really do though. I need a pinball machine, and I was really thinking about an at-games pinball machine versus the arcade one up, just because they look like they would just be more fun to play, to be honest.
You can hook a PC at things. So you'll be happy.
Steven, you still have your toy shop?
No, I got rid of my toy shop. I got What's that?
The new board finally show up there.
So I got 3 different revisions for the board. Okay. The third one still had some latency. I don't know if P-Dubs agrees with me on that one, but I feel like there wasn't really much difference between board number 2 and board number 3. Supposedly the January 2022 versions of the toy shop were shipping with board number 3 in it, but honestly, I didn't think there was really much difference. And I still have board number 2 on my thing. So if you want to play this, light it on fire.
Put in the bag first.
Well, it has to go in a bag.
My fingers are now on like 4 screws. doors. This guy comes in checking for bags.
So, but yeah, so I'm really curious. What do you guys think? Do you think that these are tables that you're going to pick up? I like the flexibility that you keep adding tables because I just did open. That's another discussion we can have at a later time. But you can now fit 10 more cabinets. I did some new ones. Yeah, I did some. If you follow my YouTube shorts, go watch my YouTube shorts. You can see. So this week, we did a make or break this week, and I'm really curious to see what Glenn thinks about this. And if he doesn't like it, or you guys don't like it, it's all Jade's fault, because she told me to do it.
Oh, hey guys, it's time for another make or break. Today's make or break is a little bit different. It's about a console. Did it make or break it for the company? Let me get back to playing. Let me know in the chat room after you see this clip.
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16-bit. 3DO is 32-bit. The Atari Jaguar is 64-bit, which is more advanced. Clifford! The 64-bit 3D graphics real-world animation has my instrument that you can only get with Jaguar. But Jaguar! Question. Jaguar!
Right now, I've got a 4x2 bag. So the guys are asking me to 10 more cabinets. That's good space management. So the room that you guys saw, wait, I really want to do this. I have electric drums that I play drums, and my wife plays keyboard. So I moved them up into the playroom, which doesn't really get used. So I then freed up a wall that I could put 10 cabinets up against it. Plus I have room in here for 2 more cabinets in this room. So not saying I would do that because I know I have to get the NPSX yet. But I have a list of the things to get. So the Jaguar, did it make or break Atari Gun? Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Oh my god.
No, actually, this is it's a skunk.
Oh, skunk, yeah. Is it a skunk too?
Smells good. So this is my Jaguar number 2. My Jaguar 1 with the CD toilet is upstairs. I didn't get that in time. Is it? But did this break Atari? Monetarily wise, Atari was in worse shape long before the Jaguar came out. So I'm actually going to say no. The Jaguar actually, if you look at it, and I'm serious about this. Look at Doom, Castle Wolfenstein, Alien vs. Predator, Tempest 2000. Just name a couple. Iron Soldier came out of this. Fantastic game.
How many units were sold in comparison with the systems that were available at that time?
So like I was saying, Alien vs. Predator. Good games out here. Very good game. But you know, the real problem was there was a couple of issues with the Jaguar. When this came out, it was all about the bits. Yeah, 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit. They were claiming 64-bit. And that became a big issue for the Jaguar because they're looking at the games. It doesn't look like 64-bit. It looks like 16-bit at best. The problem was they incorporated 68,000 processors here. Apple Macintosh, Atari ST, Amiga all ran on 68,000. That wasn't supposed to be what you used on here. You have the Tom and Jerry chips. You're supposed to code to them, and the 68,000 was just like a cup. Reading joysticks, things along those lines. But Atari didn't have the best development team, so most developers didn't want to spend the time to really program it. So what we do? Oh, 68,000. We can port our crappy, normal games right to the Jaguar, and we can sell them. And that was the problem. And what we all know, we talked about this on the show a million times. The most powerful hardware doesn't necessarily win. In fact, almost never. I don't think I ever actually had one. Usually, in each generation, the weaker hardware is the one that wins the war. The Jaguar had a lot of potential, but no one really knew how to program this bad boy. So, did it break Atari? No, Atari was in bad shape long before the Jaguar did. They really had no real way to market it. They had no real way to help software developers make the games where they should have been made. The Jaguar here, the technology behind this was Flare. And Flare was engineers from, oh my God, it's a very popular computer in Europe. I can't think of it. Sinclair. It's a Sinclair. So the chipset is very powerful. They were actually working on being more powerful. The chipset, once again, it's all this rusting. They didn't take time to test it. Bugs in the top chip. It caused graphics problems. Castle Wolf's going to look at it as much better resolution. Doom would have been the same way. This camera, the program itself, there were some bugs had to work around because Atari rushed them to get the chip out. So my answer is no. Long story, answer is no.
Well, I'm with you on this because I just got my Jaguar about 6 months ago, and I got really good that box of them. We know that Atari was hurt a long time before that. E.T. did it, so that was the end of that. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get fried here. Bill, was it a make or break for you?
I don't know. What was that system? I think I blocked it out of my memory.
You're in the run business to me. I can be
You know what? Look, truth is, I do agree. I think Atari was in a lot more trouble before this came along. This was their Hail Mary to try to compete with all the up-and-comers. You had Saturn coming out, you had PlayStation coming out around that same time, and they just couldn't compete with it. It didn't look like the other systems. So I'm not gonna say it was a break. Like I said, I think.
Come on.
Same thing. I think they.
Make or break. You gotta give us something here. Come on.
Right, if I have to choose between the two, I gotta.
You have to choose. Oh, okay.
I have to break. So I gotta go break.
All right.
You're right the next. I'll be over here.
Jay, make or break.
Okay, so first of all, I have a Jaguar that's had since 1995 or 6.
Nice.
And there's a game drive in it, and I have a handful of games. I used to have a lot more, but anyway, so I have them upstairs. However, I don't think that the Atari Jaguar broke Atari, because we've all already discussed that, and Glenn was very clear about why. However, I do think it could have saved Atari.
I agree. And I think that was the hope. I think Sega ran into the same thing after Dreamcast, but that's something we can get into on.
Damn, that's a great analogy, right there, because we would never say that Dreamcast killed Sega. No one would ever say that, but that was a great analogy.
I think, and obviously we do these make or breaks because we want everybody to kind of put out here to get your thoughts, because a lot of people, just like Bill, thought it was a break, and that's fine. That's the opinion on that. Sega Dreamcast, I was fully invested. I pre-ordered that game, so that system. We can get into this again another time. But it was more That's why it's complicated. So I have my own thoughts with that, but we want to get
Nobody knew what to do with it.
No.
Says the people like me who have like 200 CDRs.
No, we knew what to do with it, but there was the consumer didn't know what to do with it. They thought, why would anybody want this? Why do people want CD games? Why do they want these little like gigabit VMUs that you can have? You know, like nobody understood that.
There was so much cool tech in it. It was
awesome.
Launch was $199 at launch.
Yes.
Modem built in, and the VMU, the controller. It was amazing.
It was really good. So
and again, I will say it again today. You put a Dreamcast game in, you play it now, right now, your PlayStation 1 game on, or anything of that generation, Dreamcast still looks great.
well, I think it'll have to the way some of the PlayStation stuff.
The football game, it did.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. 1080p right now. So I had to scale it like that. But we're going to get into Jane's got some stuff that she wants to talk about with her newest acquisition of Arcade One. She sold some Arcade One-Ups, but she also picked up some arcade one. Stay with us.
Arcade 1-Up. News and notes.
Hi, I'm Jade Sheila, and you may remember me from such videos as Let's Get This Donkey Kong Cap Restored, or Is That a Big Blue? Let's Make It Like New. So come with me on a magical journey.
The prophet begins saying about this. Prophets don't know everything.
What was that?
I thought I was riding on one of those things. I just get so excited every time I see a clip from the Dark Crystal. Let me apologize for whatever you just watched, and then move forward with the important details of today. So obviously we already talked about the iRarcade, which I was very excited about. Good deal, fun time, and I get to play a handful of games that I'm excited to play. With my arcade 1-Ups, I actually sold my T2 and my Big Blue, but not my modded Big Blue, because that's like my baby blue. So don't worry, I still have my Marvel vs. Capcom Big Blue. Okay. I got rid of those two, and I basically turned around and got the iRarcade, and then also today, after my package has been delayed for 3 days, my Shinju Hadouken. Here it is, guys.
She's been dying to put this together.
To me,
Yep,
I'm ready to go.
It's thinner than I thought it would be.
Right?
it's only one
I think
D.
it's going to be a little bit more three-dimensional.
So consider that one D. Where is it? Come on, hit it. You missed it.
That's amazing.
So that's my new acquisition, and I'm excited to put up a review for it. Because I've been waiting for it for a long time, and even if it sucks, I'm still probably going to like it. So I basically am only going to have one Street Fighter 2 arcade 1-Up cap because I sold my Big Blue and I'm selling my Legacy cap to keep this one. And that was then. Oh, and I have these to show you guys. So because I knew I was getting this cap, I ordered cherry switches and Sanwa convex, right? Buttons, and then I got some Sanwa joysticks for it. And I want you guys to know that in my review, when I do my review, I'm going to do it with the controls that come with it so that everybody can see what it comes with. And then I'll do a separate video later that talks about swapping it out with the better controls. Also, you guys, this is the first arcade 1-Up, and I have to commend them on this. This is actually really cool that they did this. It's not a big thing, but it is cool. This came in the packaging with the arcade 1-Up control deck, and they actually give you the option of octagonal gates if you so wish. I don't think I'm going to use them myself, but I just thought it was a really cool gesture, considering the fact that a lot of us talk about them needing to work on their control deck and whatnot.
Nice. So I'm going to be interested to see what you think about that. Guys, in the chat room here, I'm going to shill for a little bit. Does that seem to be the word? I'm going to shill here. I'm going to shill hard, okay? No, actually, the reality is, I want to show you, listen, I want to show you guys something that I had been using gaming headsets. One of the headsets, I have the PlayStation 5 headset that I use for my PlayStation 5. The problem was, it doesn't work with the console. Hoopra! And whatever. So this company reached out to me. They're called Exa, and they asked if I wanted to review one of the headsets. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a go. It's probably horrible. It was actually really good. Then they reached out to me and go, hey, we have a link that you can use for your viewers that our $50 headset you can get for $13.99 or $12.99. Actually, two headsets, yes. And I'm going to share that with you guys. I get nothing out of the deal. I'm not even making anything on it. All I want to do is give you guys this link. The way I look at it is they did send me both, and I'm going to disclaim this, they did send me both these headsets that I'm showing you. So the way I look at it is if you guys buy a couple of these headsets, and they are good headsets, but even if they weren't, $12.99, you're wrong, fine for kids. $50 headsets for $13. I'm going to put the link in there in the chat room, and then you guys can decide if you want to get a gaming headset. You can. If not, it's totally cool. If they're able to, get some sales on it because I showed it on the show here, great. Glenn, that should be the next thing that you make is headsets. Just saying.
But I can't even beat that price.
I know it's really not. It's really not a bad price. Like even if they didn't give it to me, I would have bought it. Right? For that price. I think Bill, you said you picked up the set too.
I bought both of them.
What do you need 2 sets for?
Well, because one is Bluetooth and the other is wired. One
that's true.
With a microphone or something, and the other one I can use with the computer or swap it around to my Switch.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted for congrats.
Candy Cake Julian.
Well, I don't know about that.
The bigger question is who they blend.
Either way, guys, I wanted, there was a way that I wanted to try to get you guys a really good price on it. So when they reached out and said, hey, would you be willing to share this with the community? I was like, well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't want cheap headsets, that are good?
On the next episode of Game Time, we're all going to be wearing ours. Better to do.
So,
No, but seriously, I'm high.
yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, especially with the Switch. I have another version of their headset. I have an unboxing of it if you want to check it out on the YouTube channel. They're not as cheap as these. So, but to be fair though, I have this one here. And then I have so this one has Mega Bass. We're gonna try it out and see how. It's all about the bass, no trouble. This is how it is when congrats. Got another pair of Bluetooth headsets that are really good, so compare on that. But again, I just thought I'd throw it out to you guys on Facebook. I will put the link here in just a second. Before we wrap up, we're going to have to...
Wait, I need to talk about my last time.
I know, that's what I'm going over to you right now. So tell them about your last time.
So my last time was actually given to me, and I'm super excited about it. It's going to be like a huge project, like very Modi-esque, but it was basically a big extension bar top, barcade, and it has like a TV in it and an X-Arcade in it. So be watching out for that. I'm going to be doing some fun stuff with that. But anyways, it was given to me by a friend. Very nice of them. So I'm excited.
If the guy actually let you come to it.
If he let me look at it.
To pick it up, is this the same guy that's going to run around to pick it up, or is this...
No, I'm talking about the barcade that I...
Oh, I'm sorry. I got confused.
Yeah. Oh, you want to bring the HS5?
Yeah, bring it up.
I've been trying to get an HS5 Dynamo pack with Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter in it, fully functional, good CRT, and unfortunately, I've just been getting the runaround from this guy for since June 12th, so over a month.
Wow.
I'm still trying. I'm still chipping away, and it seems like I might be getting somewhere. He is verified, and he does have a lot of feedback history, so I have hope.
Well, keep us posted on that. I'm kind of interested. So, but we're going to wrap it up. But I know, Glenn, you also, let's start with you, because I know you want to bring up this your stuff that you've got. You've got a ton of stuff going on, so go for it.
Well, first of all, tomorrow we'll be at the Hartford Rental World Expo with all these cool fellow YouTubers and Daniel Pacina. He'll probably say,
Wait, isn't Bill going with you?
I don't know, ask Bill, are you going tomorrow or no?
Wait, there's a convention tomorrow? You didn't mention that. Yes, I'm going. I would be so.
Well, if you want, we should be able to go together. Maybe we'll talk with them. You can have my car to drive us there. We'll sit back and like chill. Like so. It's not a bad idea. Okay. So I'll be there tomorrow at the Rental Game Expo. Last year it was awesome. And of course we do have the pre-order for Little Building King. Still have it going. Great.
How long the pre-order going for that?
We're gonna be cool about it. We're gonna pre-order it right up until we're ready to start shipping it. So we should until like November to start shipping these guys out. And remember, we have an IPS screen in here. We can change from control panels, trackball, Hall effect spinner. No one else has got one of those out there. Dual joysticks. It comes with everything in the kit. Just got to add a Raspberry Pi 3 or a 3A, 3B, or Pi 4. Put it yourself. Get some nice little machine right there, and it's perfect size to go with your newer toys. They're like those. So we'll start small, and work our way bigger. Oh yes, and thanks. So Old School Gamer Magazine, they have a Kickstarter going on right now, and they're getting pretty close to the goal, but they're not there yet. And it's a great magazine. It's kind of like a lost art. You got one right there. And you can get it totally free if you want. You can just go to oldschoolgamer.com and you can sign up and get a completely free magazine. It's got like 60% of the pages in there, but completely free. But if you sign up, you get a full digital copy of the entire magazine, or a little bit more than that, after the paper copy, it's even showed you there. And it's one of those things where it's nice having an electronic copy. That's great. There's nothing like turning the pages. There's just something about turning the pages in a magazine. Just like putting a card in the machine. Good magazine. That's it. I hope you guys support them. I'm just going to support them. That's it. Fingers, lunch, bra. Support them. And Steve, wait a second. How come all of us are wearing Star Wars shirts and you're not? What's the trouble?
I am wearing a Star Wars shirt.
Yeah, let me see. I didn't see it.
Oh, it is a real shirt. Get out of here. I'm wearing it.
Where's your waistband?
Yeah.
I don't have that. All I can do is I can make Darth Vader sound like this. Here comes out. I am not your father.
All right, before we wrap this up, because I know the Super Game reviews are coming on, we're actually kicking around the idea of moving the show to a different night. So if we have to go over an hour, we're not.
I am not changing my show again, though. I'm not moving my show.
That's all right. You don't have to move the show. You don't have to move the show. So let us know in the comments if that's something you would be cool with. We just if there's a time when we need more time, we don't want to be constrained because everybody, they have their favorite shows they're going to go to. So, but there is a super chat here in the chat room from Ezekiel. He says, the Chicago Retro Ranger. Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? So, we're going to wrap this up though, but we've got Jade, if you want to check her out, youtube.com/SheelonGaming. We're going to have a lot of content coming up shortly.
This week, I'm going to drop a review video within the next couple days for the Shinku Hadouken. It's going to be cool, and there's definitely some more content coming over the next 7 to 10 days, so keep an eye on. Thanks for your support.
Also, we want to thank Mr. Wild Bill. Next week, we're going to have a new segment from Mr. Wild Bill. So, youtube.com/Bill's Retro Gaming Show, and I'm sure you're going to have some content from the trade show tomorrow that you knew nothing about.
I'm trying. I'm totally surprised by it. I hope I get a ticket.
Actually, I might have one for you, so just don't get the show, okay? All my friends deserted me.
So check out Bill on his YouTube channel. And also Glenn, I don't know if he's actually going to do a video. I mean, I think he still is on YouTube. There's no telling. YouTube.com/GPlanamento. You might find him on the street. You might find him in a local club. There's a lot of things you might find with Glenn. So,
Hadouken!
so you'll see him every Wednesday though with the Old Guy Show, NBC, taking it old school. He's like, I said that. The Old Guy Show. Make sure you get over there and watch every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Not moving the show, gosh darn it. You guys should check it out. Guys, really appreciate it. You guys check it out. TechBuzz.net is my website. Like and subscribe. I do a lot on TikTok, believe it or not. I started getting you guys following me on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, but check it out. I post a lot of videos on there that I don't post anywhere else. So, and they're usually stupid videos. But people like them. Jade usually watches them. So that's all. Stupid videos. Right, Jade? They're stupid videos.
That's all TikTok is. Stupid videos.
What's these stupid videos? I have like 5 minutes to on YouTube.
They've been watching you all hour. They've seen plenty of stupid videos. No, but in all seriousness though, I'm trying to post different videos, and I'm also doing YouTube Shorts. So the YouTube Shorts are going to be different videos as well. I'm putting a lot of those out. So if you're not subscribed, go subscribe. And we really appreciate you guys tuning in. We will see you next week for more of Game Time. Have a good weekend.
That sounds like a P-Dubs thing to say. But the fact is, since you guys started cross-promoting each other, the viewerships have increased on all of your shows. It's dramatically.
No,
I have no problem.
It's a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun. I'm just mad that, and I'm just going to put it out there, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but She Lion wearing sunglasses upsets me to the core, and I think that that must stop. That practice must stop.
We need to create we need to create an anti-Facebook for that. Andrew's Clay Creations, $5 says he loves you guys. He hopes it doesn't hurt too much. Thanks so much for that as well. Biggie D is drinking the wild turkey, Fox. Get ready. Oh boy. Console Fanboy says $5 for the hot dogs. That's all I ask. Stop people so hard. Click this. Take a screenshot of this. And remember this. You know what I'm saying? Remember this. Remember this. Fox loves the redirecting. So yes, a big shout out to our other Friday night show, Game Time with the Tech Buzz, Glenn's Retro Show, She Lion, and Wild Bill. I love calling him Wild Bill. He's acting mild. He needs to get wild. He's Wild Bill right now. I want Wild Bill. I want him to go banana sandwich on their next show. I just want him to rage, red in the face, ripping his glasses off. You know what I mean? All that stuff. Make sure you guys check them out on Tech Buzz channel on Friday night. Go ahead.
They had a really good show, and they brought up the Atari Jaguar and Fox, big fan of the Jaguar. But you only really need Alien vs. Predator to
That's it.
That's about it. It's an awesome system. You just need those two.
So listen, do the math. 64 bits. You can argue with that.
But it's really more like 23, I think.
21 and a half to get rid of one. It's complicated.
Yeah. I will confess, guys, that Tech Buzz and me are talking about potentially doing something together more frequently, but we'll have to see how that plays out. A lot of us have crazy schedules right now. And if you're looking for D. Kong, he's hiding inside an arcade lineup cabinet as we speak. Send us some pictures so we can share it. But let's get into the news, guys. I got a lot of topics. Missile Command, first NFL Blitz coming out, the Wild Card reaction to this. Roadrunner coming out on the IRP, but Roadrunner Legacy. The Killer Instinct capping controversy. Cat Games National Owners Day, just a couple quick tips there. And of course, the Amazon EA Sports acquisition, and what does that mean for Amazon, Arena Gaming, and all that kind of stuff. So we got a lot we want to talk about. Let's start with, if you guys don't mind, because this shouldn't take too long, let's talk about New Wave Toys and these mini Missile Command replicates. If you pre-ordered one, if you're waiting for one, let us know in the live chat. We got an update via email that containers that contain all the units for both models, because remember, there's two versions. There's the standard one, and then there's the Field Test Edition, which is like the special edition one. That's what this one is. The containers are on their way to the warehouse, and once they get to the warehouse, they will then ship these out. So people should start receiving these momentarily. The folks over at New Wave Toys did not confirm which container will arrive first, because they're both coming separately. They could arrive at the same day. One could arrive before the other. Who knows, right? So they don't know who's going to get it first. But Mike the Game Genie, as a classic arcade game lover, what do you think about this thing, Mikey?
It's obviously beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I wish we could get them sensibly here in Canada. That's the only problem. I love replicating, but like I just can't justify paying $150 shipping for this.
You guys are getting killed to
I know.
You actually, do you have any of these, Mike? I thought you had like one.
No, I tried to buy 1942. I was going to get it through Amazon during the Prime deal, and there was some kind of screw up with a coupon on the site, and it still ended up being, even though it was only like $100, and it still ended up coming to $300. And I was like, I can't do this.
Fox, what do you think about these? Because I don't think I've seen you cover any mini arcades on your channel. Are they just too small? Go big or go home?
Yes. If you're a fan of the 80s, you have to look at it. It's in your DNA. I mean, I think of Knight Rider. I think of buttons that don't do anything. I just love this. I love the look of it. And this is one that I'm probably going to have to pick up. I'm waiting for the AVP. I'm waiting for the 90s stuff. It's probably not going to happen. And honestly, I don't think that it maybe should happen. That was kind of the decade of, put your PCB in multiple cabinets, and their identity really didn't exist within the form factor that these are celebrating. So I think that, I don't know, I may have to get this. This is just a computer.
Yeah. So of course I have these pre-ordered. I've never, I buy all of these. I've never actually once reached out to New Wave Toys to say, hey, I have a YouTube channel that covers your products. Can I get it?
My name's
I've
Peter.
never.
You probably heard me.
Yeah. I don't reach out to companies. Usually I wait to get that. Like my philosophy is that like, if they like me, they'll come to me. You know what I'm saying? That's my philosophy. I don't reach out to companies, but I'm happy to pay for these specific ones because I want this company to do well.
So let's just go back here. So you say you don't reach out to companies, and then you classified it a little later. You don't reach out to many companies. So it's going to keep going to, it's only a couple companies I don't reach out to.
Usually all of
It's been like 3 years. I can probably count the number of times I've sent
Well, you only have to pick the company once.
Mike, can we get like focused on the main point here, man? All right. So what I really like about the Missile Command is the fact that they got this whole CRT thing going on, which I think is that's the second cabinet that is doing that. You guys might have to remind me. This might be the second cabinet with this little CRT filter, or it might be the first. Let me know in the live chat if anybody knows. And of course, you got your volcano buttons and a real trackball, a real mini trackball on this control panel. And we have seen some footage that they shared on the forums of that trackball actually rolling, and it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. No, I paid for my well-played demonstration, and I took a big loss on it when I sold it. But that's the field test. Now I didn't order the field test, just like I didn't order the fancy, what is that called? The fancy Cooper cabinet. I like it, the standard. So this is the one that I ordered. This is the one that mimics the traditional arcade pinnacle profile. So guys, let me know in the live chat, which one did you order, or did you order both? Let me know. This is the one I ordered, and I'm very excited to see it. As you can see, it's got the same control panel setup, artwork. It's a shorter unit, nowhere near as tall as the Field Test Edition. But man, this is exciting. I love these things.
So
I never ordered them. So go ahead.
What is the Field Test Edition? I'm not that familiar with this. I've never seen it. So this is the one that I would typically see if I walked into the arcade.
Typically,
this
yeah.
one.
Yeah, typically.
So
Rachel
what's
Dell got the original. Sir Sega got both. Well, Mike, the difference is the cabinet shapes, the marquees, the artwork,
was it a special edition, or was it just like an interesting variant that some arcades have?
Yeah, I mean the game is the same. It's just the look of the cabinet. You know what I mean? So it's just a variant. That's it. There's no big history on it. But I love how Scott James says it's desk shit.
Absolutely. Top tier. Top tier.
Atul says he ordered the field test version. So we've been waiting a long time. They're finally going to be shipping out to customers who pre-ordered them. So hopefully, if you're like me, you're excited that we're going to get another little mini arcade cabinet to have on display in the home. That's all pretty exciting. Is there a matching mini stool that? Speaking of which, Numbskull, I don't have any pictures to show you, but I just saw on one of their Facebook pages that Numbskull Space Invaders is delayed even further, which is Numbskull makes the quarter-size arcades, right? And they announced that thing well over a year ago, right? And it's the same thing with them that like iArcade. I was about to say that. Like trying to get title. I mean, from what I've heard, the people I've talked to, Ryan and Saul, is that when it comes to Space Invaders, which is their coveted IP, number 2 arcade game of all time, heavily sparing the technical in that now. And it's got to be perfect before they let a company play it, right? It's got to be up to their standards. So it's been delayed again with Numbskull, you know? So that kind of stinks because that quarter size would be pretty cool when they happen.
But I definitely didn't want to go with the TN monitor. They're waiting for those BOEs to come out. That's the big thing.
So let me get this straight. They're protective with the Space Invaders brand, but they still let that arcade one move up when we get out there. That had the speakers that were going to deafen you 3 houses down.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so Atul asked if I got the Mega Drive Mini and the Astro City Vertical. I ordered the Mega Drive Mini, the North American version. I did not order the Astro City Vertical. It's just way too much money for that thing. Absolutely. I thought we had a couple of super chats. Is this the one? $5. Why did they charge so much? Hobby games. I ship to Canada all the time. And I round up £3 to $33. Something is sketchy. It might be a little insight that I'm not Canadian.
So every single time I brought it up on the show, Nostalgia always says, "Oh, just order off Amazon." There we go. Not really.
But guys, what did you think of the cabinet here? Seeing it in person, side by side with the same height, same cabinet shape.
I mean, I'm loving the shape. I'm really loving my Mortal Kombat 30th. It's very comfortable. I'm anxiously awaiting my Blitz that I pre-ordered. And of course, if you pay attention to the YouTubers in this space that really care about the cabinets, you're going to get the depth. Especially on my channel, I will show you ins and outs of everything about it. Once I get mine, when that's going to happen, I have no idea. Mid-October-ish.
You're going to have to rely on Kudos and 19K Fox on this. I'm not getting Blitz, so.
You're not getting Blitz?
No.
Canadian. It's American football.
Yeah, if I don't see CFL, if I can't play as Doug Flutie, I don't want this shit.
I offered to pour maple syrup on it.
No,
Still with it.
It's not my jam. I'm not going to be. And this is.
Anyways, down the road. Hey, there's nothing wrong with waiting. 6 months from now, for like half off, that's a win.
Well, we never go that well in Canada, but if it ever goes like $200 off, maybe I'll look at it.
Whoa, Cogs isn't getting Blitz? Really? What? It's crazy. Kong, why not? I am literally typing that in the chat. Why not? I figured Kong.
I thought for sure. See, I'm on the hook for this. I said many months ago that the 3 rumored cabs, this, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and Time Crisis, I said I was going to buy them. So,
and Meatball Saucy with a killer joke in the live chat. Blitz is not his jam. Great job.
very nice.
So someone nailed it in the chat there too. Just the artwork, like that kills me. It's the same reason I'm not going to go with playing shit I do. So.
Haha, I haven't made a single Blitz video on my channel for a reason. But that didn't answer the question. Why not? Are you not a fan of Blitz? Do you not like the game? Are you not interested in the concessions? Are you one of the fans?
He does. You're being very insensitive. His father was killed by a Blitz cabinet. You know the Italian Mortal Kombat 3? Came from what happened to his father, Blitz cabinet. Exactly what happened. It's a damn shame.
I'm sorry, Pete. I'm sorry, man.
You didn't. He didn't.
Yeah,
You're
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Pre-ordering the Blitz cabinet was one of the hardest back and forth decisions I've had to make with arcade products. I am a Blitz fan, love playing Blitz on the Dreamcast. I ended up...
The arcade!
What?
Blitz on the Dreamcast. Played real game.
Yeah, check it out.
Real one.
.2 console version running on an HD TV.
I'm wondering if I'm wondering if you guys are just not telling me that Peacock maybe has
It's possible. Maybe Peacock's pretty
Possible.
Pete, did you get a copy? Did you get a copy? Put it in the live chat.
He probably built it. He probably put it together.
So I went ahead and I ended up ordering it despite the concessions they made. I definitely want to check the cabinet out. Like I said in the videos when I covered this, with the concessions they had to make, the cabinet sounds like a bad purchase on paper, right? Because it's missing this is James, this is Richard. But then also on paper, with a lot of the things, there are a lot of great things about this cabinet, which I said in my videos as well as on my channel. So I in my videos where I cover this product, I said, this just seems to me like the kind of cabinet that I actually physically need to play to determine whether or not I love it. I can't just look at it on paper and say it sucks. I can't just look at it on paper and say it's going to be amazing. There's too much in the air, if you will. So I did end up pre-ordering it. I will end up getting Blitz. And I don't think I was in the first 1,000, so probably not a snapback hat. So that, don't need my hats, bro. So if anyone wants to get rid of their snapback hat, hit me up.
They got their shipping notifications. They've been receiving.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't got mine, probably because I ordered late. Probably because I ordered late. And, football for the Chicago Bears. Football, yeah, football's the way to go. Like, I literally moved my Monday night streams around, so I've been watching it. I love football thoughts. I'll move it around.
No, I think it's legit. I think it's even though, and I think what you made is probably the best case for actually getting the cabinet. It's the same case as some people are making to not get the cabinet. It's like, I need to play this version, see what the stuff that you've removed, we know it's going to alter the game, it's going to alter the gameplay to some extent. What is that? Is it going to just make it unenjoyable? I don't really know. I got to play it for myself. But, of course, there's a Dallas Cowboys play on the side, so
Yeah. Okay, so Kong's confirmed he doesn't have a demo unit that he's keeping secret. He's just not a big sports game fan, but he's interested in the 49-way sticks. I think we all are, because if these 49-way sticks are really good, there's a good chance we'll see some other great games that require this stick, like Sinistar. And that would be really cool. So, all right. So first thoughts about NFL Blitz. Just to sum it up, my opinion is it was nice to see the cabinet in a beautiful game room, but I really didn't see any gameplay or anything that gave me any great information as to whether or not I'm making a great purchase. So that's my final thoughts. What about you guys? Final thoughts on what you saw from this TikTok?
I think they said that it's the way that it's connecting so many sports fans, so many people that are building dream football bases, and that's exactly something you want to see in this game, right? So.
No, I think it's accurate. I think get the most bang for your buck as far as arcade work is concerned. Definitely something like that's fine. But if you want the real deal, you want to tune into P-Dubs and TK Fox. We're going to get it down and dirty, let you know all about it, and let you know if it's going to be worth your hard-earned money.
There you go. All right, my dudes. Michael B., you also want to tell us about something goofy that Arcade 1-Up did this week? Probably one of the weirdest marketing moves they've ever made.
So I got inundated because people know I love burgers. I love Burger Time. Absolutely love Burger Time. So I got inundated with messages yesterday, and everybody was like, "Did you see the message for Arcade 1-Up? Oh my God, they're re-releasing Burger Time." And I'm like, today is the 40th anniversary of Burger Time's release in the arcades. I think it's just an ad telling me that. And I didn't really think anything more of it, but I looked at it and it said, "Come back tomorrow for more news." And I was like, tomorrow for more news, and I was like, maybe they are doing something. I was like, I can't imagine Arcade 1-Up would ever make another game like that because they lost Archimo before themselves out to other publishers. I mean, they're on iArcade, they're on that games. Arcade 1-Up usually doesn't like doing stuff that's on other machines. So I was like, there's no way they're remaking the cabinet. And then we see the notice actually go out today, and it's like, win your chance to buy the last Burger Time cabinet. And I was like, what? Why would you do that? Is that exciting? I mean, just last week here in Canada, they were clearancing these off for $3.99 Canadian. So I don't know how we get to a point where you're winning a contest to buy one.
Fox, what do you think about this?
I mean, who the hell do they think they are? Sony? I get these emails from Sony where, hey, you know, they have my tag and they're like, hey, come on in and we'll give you the chance. You'll have the opportunity to purchase one of our products. Are you serious? When I saw this, I was actually excited. Oh, wow, they're going to re-release it, or maybe another limited run, or maybe it's going to be like the Marvel Superheroes cabinet where I guess they found another 1,000 in the back room or something. And then you get to try to win a chance to buy the last one. I thought that it was really, talk about something that had a crescendo and then fell flat. I mean, it fell on its face. This was completely silly, ridiculous. It's a swing and miss for sure. And talk about building something up just to have it fall flat. It's just sad. I'm kind of frustrated with that whole thing.
I agree with you completely, and I'm glad you guys said it first. That way I don't get attacked by fans or shill people. But any normal human being, casual, normal fan who looks at this advertisement, are you ready for Burger Time? Yes, chef. Come back tomorrow to see what's going on. You would be thinking in your head they're going to be releasing Burger Time in some form or fashion, right? And then the very next day, everyone comes back and they're like, yeah, dudes, we got one Burger Time. Give us a password, and we'll send you this shitty cabinet that we found in the back of the goddamn warehouse.
You win the chance to buy it.
You win a chance to buy it.
Yeah.
It's give it away. You win a chance to buy it. This is a terrible marketing. Yeah. Waste of everybody's time. They should have just done one post saying, hey guys, we found a Burger Time cab in the warehouse. If you want to win it to buy it, comment below and we'll random picker or some shit, right? So, like, this pissed me off and a lot of other people. You know what I mean?
It's gotta be the authentic experience we all else had when we first ordered our Burger Times from Arcade 1-Up. You gotta wait 9 months, you gotta get it, and then it's screwed up, so they're gonna send me 8-week deep restrictors 3 months later. Exactly like that.
And I'm so glad that my boy Vic Vicious mentioned this in the live chat, because prior to this Burger Time thing, they've been doing the same thing with Star Wars. They've been putting these little Star Wars teaser posts out. And I was telling Mike off air, I was like, Mike, if you say, hey man, we got a non-slick map for your Star Wars things. Instead of actually re-releasing the cabinet, people are going to be furious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so the Burger Time stuff was a bad move. They should have just said, hey, it's the 40th anniversary of Burger Time. We released the Burger Time. What a cool game. Burgers are dope. But Star Wars is where there's smoke, there's fire. Something is going to happen with Star Wars. Whether that's an XL cab or a Pro cab, something's going to happen with Star Wars.
So you guys do think it is the new Star Wars cab? Because I don't know. I don't have any inside tips.
I think for me,
We don't have any inside information.
Well, I think what's odd is like it's the most. Who has the gauge excitement for a Star Wars game? Everybody and their mom and their dad and their pet dog are excited about anything Star Wars, especially some sort of re-release of this cabinet right here, or a variant of, or a pro version of, or whatever. So I don't think that they're at this point. They can't be fishing to try to figure out if people will buy one. I'm with Mike on this. There has to be, there's something. What's coming? I have no idea. I'm really hoping it's just a pro version of this. But if it's a pro version, I don't think we'll see it until next year. I think there's still an issue with those monitors and getting all that straightened out.
Okay, yeah. And speaking of that situation, there's a lot of heat going around the arcade gaming community because people feel the Killer Instinct Pro cabinet has now been canceled. If you're a Matt Hardy fan, delete. It's been deleted off their website. It's gone, and people think that this product is not coming out at all. Michael B, what's the real?
I'll go last. You guys
No. I don't want to go.
Oh, you want me to do? Okay,
Yeah,
so I will legit go first.
There you go.
Someone in Arcade 1-Up's marketing back around CES last year, when they announced that the Killer Instinct Pro was coming, it was going to be the first Pro that was the Killer Instinct Pro. They announced that before the original Killer Instinct 3/4 scale. So basically, they told people, hey, forget this 3/4 scale. That's bullshit. We got this awesome one coming out in a little while, so don't waste your money on the 3/4. Just buy the one later. And you know what happened? They tanked the 3/4 scale Killer Instinct at sales. Completely tanked it. So I think they're at a point right now where I do think they're struggling to sell Killer Instinct, especially at that high price point of $599 for the cabinet as it is. So I think where Killer Instinct is delayed, it's not coming out for a while, they're just being smart here. Like, we need to get rid of this inventory of the 3/4 scale. Get it off the site, because anybody coming here casually will see that that's a distraction and they won't buy the 3/4.
Fox, what do you think of this? Mike on the right track?
Well, I think, and we talked about this before on our individual channels, and definitely in private chats. It seems so weird to have that come out so closely to a 3/4 scale version of something they've never released before. If it was like Street Fighter, like Combat, the water's a little muddy. It's a little gray. I don't know. There's other variants. Maybe this will might overlap. But this, I think we've heard of something. Say this, they can't sell the cabinet at $599, at $499. They can't freaking move the cabinet. And I think it's the anticipation of the Pro version. If anybody's on the fence, I mean, they're just not going to buy the freaking cabinet. It makes no sense. So I think.
Can I ask you a question, Fox?
Sure. What's up?
Do you want a KI?
Yes.
Why haven't you bought the 3/4 scale?
Because I'm waiting for the Pro. I'm dead serious. Dead serious. Absolutely.
And I play devil's advocate. So
Sure. What's up?
here's what I think happened. I thought Arcade was actually, in my opinion, I thought they were being very transparent and honest about the fact that they had two versions of the cabinet coming. And I was like, great, this is cool. This means they're telling people, hey, if you want the small one, get it now. If you want to wait for the big one, get the big one later, right? And that's why I've been like pressuring them, like, are you going to make a Blitz Pro? You know what I mean? Like, I want to know, you know what I mean? Because imagine this. Imagine the monitors weren't an issue and this cabinet is actually coming out. Imagine if KI Pro was released and then 4 months later they announced, oh, KI Pro is coming out after 10,000 people already bought the smaller unit. A lot of those owners, a lot of these arcade owners, let's be honest, guys, you guys are very vocal. You're vocal on our videos, you're vocal in Facebook, you're vocal on Reddit, you're vocal on Twitter, you're vocal on like Best Buy and Walmart videos. You guys let the world know what you think these companies are doing, and I love you guys for it. I love you for it, but so it's like a catch-22. Be transparent and let people know in advance, or keep it hush-hush. What did they do? What did they do? Tell them.
This is what they do. They be transparent by not releasing something right before, like a 3/4 version of something they're going to, release as a Pro version. So have your legacy cabs come out. They get kind of stale. They run their course. Nobody's really interested in. Boom. Then you release a Pro version of that, and people get excited about that. You don't release a highly anticipated 3/4 scale version of a game that was almost impossible. Some people deemed it to be impossible to emulate. Everybody's pumped, and you say, oh, by the way, guys, also, there's going to be a Pro version coming.
Took the wind completely out of the tires.
There's no wind beneath the wind.
Atul says, sorry man, but it's also same people being vocal. Does one up really care about the fans or they care about the Walmart crowd? That's a great question. I mean, let's put it this way, guys. Arcade 1-Up is in the business to make money. That is what they are here for. They are here to make money. They are not here to be your best friend. They are here to get your money. And Michael B, what is a great way people can hold their money?
By not buying the cabinets?
Where do they hold it in?
Yeah,
Where do they hold it in?
Yeah. Like if I had money in my pocket, what can I do, Mike?
Well, no, actually, if you have money in your pocket, you put it outside on the expandable money clip that comes with it. But if you have cards and you're looking for a new device that is perfect for your cards, they won't put it up, it's comfortable in your pocket, it comes in 30 different designs. Check out Ridge Wallets. Use the link, Ridge.com/Michael B. Coupon code Michael B to save 10% and free worldwide shipping. And don't forget, every purchase between now and September 30th enters you into a draw to win a brand new Ford Bronco or $75,000 cash. Ridge Wallets, check them out.
All my questions have been answered. My life is now fulfilled. Thank you, Michael B, for coming into my life.
Now you have to message the dudes at Ridge Wallets and say, hey, I got a free promo on this show. Fox and me, we didn't get a contract.
That's a broker, right? That is a good confidence. I would love a Ford Bronco. Those days. Not bad. 75K cash, that'd help right now too. I could buy a Beast Godzilla pinball.
Think of the cash you could buy.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Look at the console fanboy added it to the chart.
Yeah.
Dr. Freeman is calling you a shill. Ezekiel, Michael B is the Ridge Wallet Meatball. Meatball thought that was a segue fail because Michael B didn't catch up to where I was almost leaving that.
Meatball, where's Meatball stocks in that?
Hey, and he's going. Be careful, guys, because if you upset Michael B too much, you're going to need a cup to catch those tears. What better way to do it than check the link in the video description below. Get your Game Genie Tears mug, as well as your Purdue Dudes Illuminati t-shirts. Really got the merch plugs in this. Also, guys, there's a link in the video description below for our Facebook group. Join our Facebook group. We have a lot of fun in there. It's a drama-free zone. Trust me, it's a drama-free zone. It's a really good Facebook group, so you guys can join that group. All right, Fox, I think that's all we had for Arcade 1-Up this week. Or was there anything else going on with Arcade 1-Up that
T2's on sale, so make sure you get to the chopper, guys. Go to your T2.
Another
Predator. I don't know what is it.
Guys, it's not a tumor. It's $100 off Terminator 2. Go buy it.
That's the kindergarten cop reference. It's the wrong reference. Damn it.
Mark Whitman with a $2 super chat. He loves his Morocco. And Mark, you like our top favorite viewer of the Super Game Reviews. We greatly appreciate it. All right, guys. Listening.
Oh, yeah. There was a FCC filing this week that everybody went nuts over because it was an FCC filing for Bandai Namco for Time Crisis, Steel Gunner, and Point Blank, all possibly. Yeah,
right, exactly.
Yeah. So, anyways, there's a chance that those games might be on potential Arcade 1-Up Time Crisis in the near future. So people are getting their panties in a roar. But at that $7.99 price point, $7.99 US, I don't know how close we are with that cat. Because if they can't sell a Killer Instinct for $5.99,
that's a really good point though. So you have a single game cat like T2, which I think is sold fairly well, it's safe to say.
yeah.
But then you have KI, which is huge in the gaming community, especially with emulation being on point, and they can't move that tab. Time Crisis, I think, is probably going to definitely street towards the gamers, the gaming community. Are they going to move that at $7.99 if it's not a pro?
I don't know if it's going to be a pro, but I would imagine like the biggest complaint about gun games so far has been the size of the screen. So maybe they'll throw that horrendous 19-inch TN monitor.
Well, if they do, there's a video on my channel. It will help you upgrade that.
Yeah.
I hope that those days have got to be passed. You got to be passed. That's just ridiculous. They can't do that.
The Brick has a sale on today in Canada. Well, all the Canadian retailers do. So I went to the Brick and actually checked out the Golden Key, and I was trying to make up my mind if I was going to get it at $6.99. And all I had to do was play it for like 2 minutes, and I was like, I don't want this.
I'll make this deal. Okay, with you now, Mike. Everybody watching, 314 people in the chat, okay? Give us a 1 if you want me to go through with this. Michael B, if you buy that cabinet, I will send you the monitor. I'll do it.
No, I'm good.
I will send you a monitor.
I'm good. I gotta be a good boy. I want a pinball table.
We all want you to be that.
No, I'm being a good boy. Pinball table for life.
You can do one. Oh, we got a 1.
Wait. What's this all about? I thought you only did this one time to that Pac-Man counterfeit.
Oh no.
Fox, what'd you do, bro?
What? Okay, guys. So okay. If you pay attention to my channel, you know sometimes Fox will lash out. I consider it to be therapy, and in this case, it was not a cabinet did not lose its life. A inferior part of a cabinet lost its life extremely violently, but it was well deserved. If you have any questions about that, just go and check out my latest video. Watch that video to the end, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It had to be done. It had to be done. Hey, I feel you, man. I feel you. You gotta do what you gotta do. Shameless plug, I know. Sorry. You do what you gotta do.
All right, sorry, I'm just trying to pull something up here because someone in the live chat said there's some new counterfeits on Wayfair. What are these new? What are these new
Let me
counterfeits?
get on that.
Wayfair, they got something new.
Is it a counter cake or a party cake? What is it, guys? I can't keep up with it. Dude, they got 92 arcade one-up products on Wayfair. Good God.
Wayfair and everything. They do have just what we need.
What are the new counter cakes? Anyone throw it in the live chat? Fox, you guys have them.
I am working on
We
it.
know someone typed that
I
in.
have to know.
Oh my God, there's like 8 pages of arcade one-up products. I give up.
We got a Mr. Pac-Man head-to-head in the chat, what they're saying.
Hey, is Wayfair gonna do the stools for the Blitz cabinet, or is that Hippo?
So far, I think it's just Hippo. The Tempest okay, I want the Tempest counter cake. If you've seen that, I want my
Is it there?
on that one.
It's a T2 counter cake. Are we being trolled?
No, there's
no way
it
this
is. Well, we've seen the Tempest, we've seen the Street Fighter. We have seen the Pac-Man head-to-head. This Pac-Man head-to-head.
Head counter cakes with
Yes.
Where?
Okay, Fox. Jason M. Strapped a small thermonuclear device to the Pac-Man monitor. Yeah, it wasn't thermonuclear. It was something.
JT Brumwick says Wayfair has 91 Pac-Man arcades and 1 Street Fighter.
Is that what it
Hey, are they talking about these? Because these are like old games.
No, see, so we have
Are they talking about this one?
not that one, no.
Is this what you guys are talking about?
They're saying there's the Tempest and the Miss Pac-Man head-to-head, which we've seen the Tempest in the toy room video at the Miami store. We've seen that one.
Wait, they're selling that?
We haven't seen it for sale yet.
I kind of want that.
Yes, I do too.
Pac-Man Galaga counter cake. Oh, this is the one that we already have. You already know about this one. Alright, sorry guys, I have no idea what product you're talking about.
I'll keep looking while
Next week.
We'll shelve that till next week, guys. We got a lot of stuff we gotta cover here, so yeah, there you go.
Wayfair, you can return it real easy.
Atari head-to-head has Tempest. Atari head-to-head? What?
I'm looking now, guys.
Now I'm interested.
So anyways, what's going on with iArcade?
We're gonna get there. I want to hear how it was Fox this
Well, so I've got some feelings. Some of them are they actually find Wayfair that have the Shinku Haguka. Sorry. To the topic. So I've got some feelings, some deep-seated feelings, positive and negative, about my iArcade. I've spent a lot of time with it. I have purposefully not come out with a review yet because I wanted to gather my thoughts, and I think that per some private conversations I've had with Justin over Complicates and Michael B, I have decided to go ahead and put forth the idea. Tomorrow night, I'm going to do a live stream. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do a live interactive review. I'm going to have a couple cameras set up, and I'm going to have unboxing footage playing. We're going to talk about everything. I'm going to answer your questions live about the iArcade Gold Cabinet. My thoughts, where we're at. We're going to have a camera. I'm going to have the back panels are going to be off. We're going to talk about all of it. I want to answer everybody's questions and give you my thoughts about it. I think it could be fun. I hope it'll be fun. So tune in to that, and hopefully your question will get answered. So that's
so you're saying you want to keep most of your thoughts for your video
Overall, I will say that I am enjoying it. I'll give it that much. Now, the question is always going to be price, versus enjoyment. Is it worth it? I'll save that for the review, but I will say that so far I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Good. Have you played Beerus? No. Conclusion.
Absolutely.
Now keep in mind, no product is perfect. Like when I reviewed the Gold Edition, I myself said it's only a 7.5 out of 10, right? Like no product is perfect. There's always opportunities for improvement. So I would love to hear what you like and what you don't like. But in the meantime, iArcade did release a brand new game today in their store. This is a Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Windows PC, as well as iOS game that got released in 2017. This is Road Runner Legacy, guys. Let's check this bad boy out. I went ahead and I purchased it. I spent the $12 and I bought it and I've been playing it, and I personally have been really enjoying it because this game has several hundred levels and it saves your progress as you go with each level. So it's not like you have to sit there for 9 hours and play if you don't want to. You know what I mean? You can play, beat a few levels, come back. And what's really interesting is, if like right now this guy's doing the adventure mode, right? If you get far enough in the adventure mode, you will unlock the classic mode, which has, check this out, Mike, another 150 levels for you to play of the original levels. Overall, there's like 300 sub-levels in this game. You're getting your money's worth. You're going to be playing this game for a long time if you actually manage to complete it. But I'm actually really enjoying this game. And this is 2 weeks in a row we've seen iArcade give us what you might call a more modern arcade console type game. And this is the stuff that I personally want to see on the iArcade. I know some people want to see Frogger, but this is the stuff I want to see on the iArcade. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? And let us know in the live chat.
I have the same thoughts that you have. This is the kind of stuff they want to do. I was pretty excited when they were releasing this today. I don't know if this is my jam yet. I've had it in my cart all day long, and I'm waiting to check out. I think I am going to get it. I like the modern stuff. There's going to be people disappointed because they're going to be like, oh, well, another Friday, and they didn't release Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Those games probably aren't coming. I don't know why you would have thought they were when you got your iArcade. Pretty decent reviews, but this is the kind of stuff I think they should be doing. They do well, and this is exciting. This is a good week for iArcade in my opinion.
Console Fanboy, give us a $5 donation. He hates games with ladders. Or doesn't really hate them. He teases them. He's excited for Road Runner Legacy. He loves ladder games. New video this Sunday. Hashtag Home Depot. Is he gonna go to Home Depot?
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, let's see here. Love Road Runner and Montezuma's Revenge. I haven't played Montezuma's Revenge yet. Mike, you can play that one.
Oh yeah, love Montezuma's Revenge. Montezuma's Revenge is awesome. It's the original game, but they had this modern upscaling graphic look to it. It was only $2.99. I think my biggest complaint with this game is the $11.99 price tag. The Steam version is $5.99. So there's a disparity in price. I assume that a lot of that is due to the fact that they had to basically rework it to make it work for iArcade, so the additional costs. But still, and I wish it was just a little bit cheaper than what I'm seeing.
Hey, you know what's interesting? I find it funny that every time iArcade launches a game, they happen to launch it the same week that either Steam or Switch have it on sale. Did you guys notice that?
I didn't know it was on sale. I just saw it come.
I know, but this is absolutely true by Jim. Harper, great comment, Jim. This has happened with multiple of the Nintendo Switch ports and other ports that iArcade has brought over. They will put the game at normal MSRP, which is usually the same price that they sell for on the Switch store or on Steam. But I don't know if these publishers they're like, oh hey wait, it's coming out on a new platform, let's undercut them, you know what I mean? I don't know how that happens, but it always seems to happen on release day for iArcade. It's also on sale cheaper elsewhere. It's so funny.
It's tough because the barrier of entry is so much higher with the iArcade. You have to spend $600, $800, maybe even $1,000 on one of these cabinets. You should, at the very least, get the same game for cheaper. but when it's the same price or more, it's kind of a tough sell. You've got those other consoles specifically.
Yes, Steam always says, yeah, Steam, I mean, guys, they have the money in the capital. They can do shit. They could charge 99 cents for every game on their platform. You know what I mean? Like, they got this. Mike, can you do me a favor? My wife is peeing me. I gotta talk to her real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
It might be a family emergency. Do me a favor, can you host the show? I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Don't go anywhere!
So guys, I don't have access to any of the stuff, so we'll just talk.
Great.
I don't know if my getting free comments up, so we'll just talk, Fox.
Oh my god, I have no idea.
We'll just talk. There's no comments. So you can't really talk about your iArcade because you're waiting for your review, but
Right.
yeah, I can't ask you much more about it.
Well, no, it's. I think it's. Well, go ahead. I mean, I'll answer for it.
All right, let's just do your review now. So, anyways,
I knew it. Damn it.
no, but quick question: what kind of games have you picked up for it so far?
So I got the 11 standard games, and I actually started with the Double Dragon, I think it's a trilogy, so I got Double Dragon 2 and I got Combat Tribes. I didn't get the third one, because I
See,
think
this is what I should have done. I bought Double Dragon 3 and I was like, maybe the arcade's better than the NES game. I was so wrong.
no, you stepped out on faith, and you were slapped in the face by the horrible people that put that game together. It's really bad. It's something unique, it's something different. I mean, I don't know that arcade one's ever going to come around to that. So I think if nothing else, if you view it with that lens, you could say, okay, well, this is my double dragon cat, and you can have 1, 2, 3, and then combat tribes. You can do that.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. And I was going to go back and buy Combat Tribes because I was playing Techno's arcade collection on my Evercade DS there the other day. Apparently, Papa Bragg told me that all of these games are on the iArcade anyway. So the Evercade
I've never heard that, ever.
I know.
So weird.
You just kept going on about like games were on iArcade. So, anyways, I was playing Combat Tribes and I was like, yeah, this is pretty fun. Maybe I'll pick it up on my iArcade. And I went in, and Oddmar was there too. And Nostalgia's picked me really bugging me about Oddmar. It's incredible. And I mean, both games are at $9.99. And I was like, screw it. I'll get Oddmar to shut Nostalgia up. And it's fun. I don't know if you've looked at any of the more modern stuff. Have you done that yet?
So I haven't made the leap yet. Obviously, I'm thinking about some other games out there, but I'm just getting into the. Oh, and then there he is.
I can't bring it up on screen, Papa Bear. We gotta wait for Dubs to come back.
So Michael is on iArcade. LOL.
Yeah.
It's Mayhem Brawler is definitely something I'm looking at, but I'm kind of trying to dig into what I would consider some of the deep cuts. You got the fairly obvious Double Dragon stuff, okay, Combat Tribes, slight deep cuts. Tiger Heli is a game on the NES I absolutely loved. Don't judge me. I loved it, so I got the arcade version. Playing that's a lot of fun. Looking into some of the shoot 'em ups is something in arcade one up that's lacking. So I'll be anxious to jump into that. The AAA title conversations is always going to come back around. Always. So, there's no way around that. So you have to look at realistically what's available. Yeah. Look at the hardware, and then make a judgment call. We're going to get into more of that. I've got some mods lined up actually that are sort of non-invasive. So it's like an outpatient surgery. We're going to, that's just like no problem. But I've got a couple things that I definitely want to do right off the bat. And, I can see how someone initially is going to have fun with it. Yeah, long term, I don't know if it's got the staying power.
I will tell you, I said this in my first review, and I said this when the captain was coming out. I was one of those people, I was lucky enough that I did the thing Beat-Ups Grounds on. I reached out to the company, the American company that were in for iArcade songs. You can't do that. Beat-Ups has never done that, only once or twice. So, only a few times. So,
1.5 times.
So anyways, I did reach out to the American company, and I knew Nostalgia was getting one, so I asked as well, and they actually did send me one.
Awesome.
And, anyways, I got it, and I was super skeptical because I didn't know who the arcade cabinet was for. This makes some modern console games. I said, they're not going to translate well to an arcade cabinet. But the crazy thing is, Nostalgia kept hammering it to me. It's the modern games. That's what you're going to enjoy, modern games. And that's where I really find my fun space. Like I play more Riptide Renegade and more Beach Buggy Racing than I do anything else in that cabinet.
I've played some Beach Buggy Racing. I was concerned. There's no steering wheel. This is gonna suck. It's not bad.
It's good. It's
not bad.
It's Mario
It's not
Kart,
bad.
right?
Yeah.
And actually, the funny thing, if you look in your Twitter feed right now, like there's all these Apple ads for Apple Gaming, and there's someone playing it, and guess what the game is? Beach Buggy Racing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Modern Android.
Sorry about that, guys. I am back now. Family comes first. Wife needed my
Everything okay,
helpless.
buddy?
Yeah, she just needed my helpless son. So,
You have to pay the rent.
Not
I'm not
again.
that- I'm not
That
that
happens
quick.
every month.
I'm not that quick. All right, so that's what's going on in the world of Iron Maiden. Fox, you're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow. So, you're going to let people know what you think.
I'm going to let people know what I think. I'm going to have a couple cameras set up. Look at the back of the cabinet, covers off, the front of the cabinet. I want to answer just as many questions as possible. That's the goal.
How many cameras?
Well, I'll have the camera looking at me, and I'll have two additional cameras. So one looking at the front of the cabinet, one at the back with the covers off. I know I should have got
Amateur. I'm with 7.
I'm a small channel. I'll get there eventually.
Mike, what is going on with this Amazon EA Sports thing?
I was so caught up there by that thing.
What I find interesting is there's articles coming out saying that Amazon buys EA, but then CNBC keeps saying that it's not true, that it's just a fake rumor, it's fake news. So is this actually going to happen? Does anyone know in the live chat? Let us know.
I saw the news from Victor Lucas this morning, who does reviews on the run. I think that's on his YouTube channel too. Victor Lucas has been the #1 game authority in Canada for like 30 years now. So once I saw his post, I took his gospel, and then I saw a couple other posts. Maybe it's not done yet, but it does make sense. We've talked about it a lot. The future of gaming, unfortunately for a lot of people, especially us, the retro gamers that live and die with physical media, but it is going to be digital media, and it's going to be streaming media. And right now, the film industry is secondary to the gaming industry. That's where the most money is. So a lot of these companies are now looking to make the transition into how do we do streaming gaming. So Amazon Prime and then Amazon Luna, I think it's called, or whatever it is, their gaming system. But the thing about having that, you got to have titles. That means you got to have publishers. Microsoft are already so out front. They're like the old TBS Superstation. Ted Turner went and bought all the movie studios, so he had all this content for his channel. Microsoft is doing it. They're going out and buying all these studios. PlayStation ain't got shit. Amazon's trying to get EA. A lot of people are going to be left with nothing to get EA if they don't go out and grab channels now. Or grab studios now.
Yeah, so it appears that a couple of our viewers say it was retracted, and the most recent articles say it's not happening, that this was kind of like someone jumped the gun on leaking this. What's interesting is, let's just assume it did happen. What I can tell you is my own experience. So, a few months ago, I purchased the Amazon Luna controller, right? And I put a picture of it, like on my Facebook page, so my followers there would know, like, hey guys, I just bought this, and eventually I'll make a video about the Luna service and tell you what I think of it, but I haven't got to make that video yet. Here's what I can tell you is, the controller itself, from a build quality, was really, really good. I think it was on par with like a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I really like the feel of the controller. Now, their controller, you're also supposed to be able to use with other devices. And I had a hard time getting that controller to work well with other devices. You know what I mean? But when it came to just connecting it to like the app on the phone and the TV and stuff, like it worked. And it worked fine for their service. The problem with the Luna service, and keep in mind, I had to pay a lot of money to upgrade my internet connection to like the best of the best that you could possibly get in my area. it still wasn't that great to me. Their cloud gaming, you know what I mean? It just wasn't the Luna gaming. I had lag, latency, all that stuff. You know what I mean? And it's like, imagine like watching like a Netflix movie that's buffering. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to play a video game. You know what I mean?
This has always been, I think, as far as I can remember, the conversation when first it was talked about this whole streaming service, streaming game, lag is a gigantic issue. It's one thing, like you said, to watch a movie, download a portion of it, and you're watching it, and you can just stay far enough ahead of it before you're not buffering. Gameplay is different, and inputs and out, it's got to be correct. You can't have lag. So, I don't know a way around that. No one is going to, not the entire planet, right? We're not going to have the same access to high-speed internet. I think you're never going to be able to get away from a device that's going to have to store some of that information locally, some sort of a hard drive. But honestly, if you have a small hard drive, Apple TV-ish box, and some sort of controller, that's all you really need. So it's sad because, yeah, we want the tactile experience. We want to have the controls and the clickiness and all that. But we are the dinosaur guys.
Yeah. And I gotta tell you, man, I love the Luna controller. I should have brought it with me. I should have brought it up here with me. It is a really good controller. It just sucks that the streaming service sucks. And it's not really my internet, it's not my television, because I spend a lot of money on TV. I got like a 240 hertz refresh rate, you know what I mean? I get 1 gigabyte download speed on my internet, you know what I mean? It's not me, it's you, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's not me, it's you, Amazon. So if I did make a video on their service, I would probably say everything's great except the service.
Gotta get around that.
It's unfortunate. There's not really a good streaming service. I've seen some people get out there. I mean, like, geez, Actions have ArcadeNet, which is streaming gaming. How long have we told them, like, even these small arcade games don't stream well, like, regardless how good the internet is, you need an option to download if you're at pads. So I don't know. I think the concept, people are toying with it right now, but we're years away from making it work properly. Years away.
But can you imagine, probably in those years to come, and keep in mind we cover a lot of retro gaming stuff, so this is more for like the modern gaming games, but in the years to come, people are literally going to like pick up a controller and just turn on their TV and navigate a couple buttons over and play like Xbox, man. You know what I mean? Like I've tried the Xbox streaming, like the cloud gaming off Xbox, and that works really well for me. It works really well for me. But the Amazon Luna does not. I had way too much lag and latency and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
I think you're always going to be limited on the hardware you're playing on. You know, with Xbox, it's a known. They know what they're downloading to. They know what they're interacting with. With Amazon, I don't know. What laptop do you have? Who knows? They all knows.
Yeah. So it's interesting that that's the direction it's going. But assuming it would happen, it's a great thing to talk about. Like what kind of games they stream. But it looks like it's been retracted. And it's not happening. It's not happening. Yeah, someone jumped the gun there. It's like when Arcade 1-Up leaks come out and someone makes a video. Like, I did a video, it's confession time. Somebody did a fake leak on Reddit of a Virtua Fighter cabinet, and I saw it. And I got excited because I do personally like Virtua.
That would be so cool. Yes.
And I made a video. I was like, guys, this was leaked on Reddit. Look at it. It looks pretty cool. It must be coming soon. Have a great day. Thanks for subscribing. And of course, that was a fake. And I got this. But sometimes guys will say like Shaq is reviewing Blitz.
Those people are crazy.
They get egg on their face. I had egg on my face with the Virtua Fighter. You know what I mean?
You had egg on your face with the Shaq release too, but you took down your video. You're like, no,
I said we weren't getting Simpsons bowling on the Simpsons can. Totally wrong.
Tyler Fisher and anyone who beat on Burger Time.
No, he's serious.
I did. I posted mine. I sent the code. Iconic. I think was was the code, and I'm entered it for my chance to purchase an item from Arcade One Up. Ooh, lucky me.
Dr. Freeman, so I noticed he's been making the rounds on a lot of shows asking this question. If there was footage to share, my friend, I would definitely share it for you. I reached out to At-Games myself. I sent them a note today saying, hey, At-Games, this is P-Dub's Arcade Loft. I occasionally make videos covering the product. If you have any footage of the micro pinball machine before National Owners Day, that would be good to see. Like, all we've seen are records of it. Like, we haven't seen the actual thing that you want people to spend $349 on. So I asked them for footage, and I'm just waiting for a response, buddy. But if we get some footage, we'll definitely share it. In my opinion, they need to share footage of what this cabinet looks like and all that stuff. There you go.
I'm just saying that $349 price point, it's going to jump up to $449. I jump on it.
Oh man, you heard of me.
So funny. Bit LCD, Doug, they confirmed that is shipping next month, my dude, in September. So by the end of September, those are going to start shipping out. So within the next couple of weeks, buddy, you should get your Bit LCD marquee. And then they said the quad plate control panels are shipping in November. So you guys are going to get that stuff as well.
Oh, no, there's not a limit on the number of micro pinballs they will have. Apparently, they need launch one, so you should be fine. There's not going to be a big waiting period like with pinball.
Yeah. You know, here's the thing with At-Games, as well as with many other companies. Sometimes, the smaller the products are, the quicker they can build some of them, as well as the more of them they can produce, right? So if you guys have noticed, At-Games seems to be going smaller and smaller with a lot of their product lines. Legends Ultimate Mini, Pinball Micro, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I think they really want to get these in the box. You know what I mean? And the smaller offerings will make that happen. You know, your Amazons, well, not Amazon, well, Amazon warehouse, but I'm talking like, you know, your Sam's Clubs, your Walmarts, your Best Buys, because they side partnerships with Best Buy, Kohl's, I think, as well. Like, we'll start seeing some At-Games stuff there, I think. So, smaller boxes fit on shelves. Am I wrong, Mike?
No, I'm just going to stop there.
No, you know.
No, I don't know anything.
Fox will be so bad.
I think his silence says it all. I think that small boxes fit well on big shelves, but big boxes don't fit so well on small shelves.
Yep. All right. Anything else going on in the world of gaming news that you gentlemen would like to talk about real quick that you forgot?
National Owners Day.
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, National Owners Day next weekend. Lots of shit on sale, especially new pinball tables going on sale. 4 new tables, Natural History Museum magazine. Tables actually look really cool. Don't get confused with weird IP. These look like they're going to be really neat. It's going to be $15 during National Owners Day, down to $25. I jump up if you could. Tons of digital deals on all their pinball tables, so if you're missing out on something, now's the time to get them. And they also did a weird option where you can buy smaller sample sets of the pinball tables for even cheaper. So we got like $15 sets instead of the big sets that they previously had with the big pinball tables. You can get those as well. Good deals on products. My favorite deal probably is the new Pinball Micro. It's regular price $449. Pick it up at $329. There's no, like Dr. Freeman asked earlier, we haven't seen the gameplay yet, so you're taking a chance. But I'm assuming they're explaining that it's going to be 1080p, 60 frames per second, same output as the big pinball. Comes with a bib board as well while it's on sale, so get it while you can. Also, they're going to have the At-Games Legends control panel for the pinball machine. That's going to be $100. I think it was $100, $3. And also, like the BitPixel and BitPixel HD are going to be on sale. Those are the ones that I would jump in and get during this sale.
Michael B. did a short produced video on his channel covering the deals, and I didn't cover the deals. You just covered the
pinball tables. Yeah.
And but then again, on my channel, there's a nice 55-minute live stream, and it's time stamped as well, where Michael B. and I went through all the deals happening, so go check that out on my channel. Just skip around and let you see those. But yeah, guys, big National Earth Day stuff coming up next week. You'll probably see us doing some footage on that because I want to show off the pinball games coming out. Scott James, we covered that a couple minutes ago. The quad play control deck will be shipping in November to everyone who plays pre-orders, so just a couple months away. And once again, the Bit LCD Marquee is shipping next month to September, so that's finally coming out as well. There you guys go. Do we know what skins we're getting with the micro pinball? You'll see them at checkout. There's a couple of options I think they showed in their marketing slips. There's a multi-cade option that's got multiple like Taito games on one side, and I think it's all like multiple Taito games. And then there's one that's got solid artwork on it, like solid Space Invaders and stuff. Like you get to see that. You'll see it when we go to checkout, when you pick it on their website. I like what I was laughing when we were talking like not actually what popular this is. What do we have to do for a chance purchase? Just go to their website. You know, this isn't some survey. This isn't some secret parking lot sale. You know what I mean? This is actually published on their website. Like everyone has access to it. Well, at least everyone worldwide has access to the digital deals. But when it comes to the physical hardware, once again, that's limited to the United States. And AtGames has a big Canadian following. They really do. They got a lot of Canadian fans. And the fact that they can never get in on these deals sucks.
We can get in on the digital deals, like the pinball tables and stuff like that, but we can't find the product. And so far, they have great retailers in Canada like the Brick, and they haven't been able to do anything with Brick to coordinate sales at the same time. So that's unfortunate. I wish they could figure something out. I've actively worked on both ends of the spectrum trying to get them to do deals that can join, and it has not worked so far. So sorry, fellas.
Retro Dude, so yes, with the Universal Pinball packs, if you buy the particular packs, they are universal across all the devices, except I think the Zaccaria Pinball Pack 5, which is the deluxe games. Yeah. Right? That one is not universal. Everything else is. Alright, so that's pretty much everything that's going on in the world of gaming news that we have time to cover because we are 1 hour and 18 minutes, which, Mike, you know me, 1 hour and 18 minutes, that's when I like to pull the plug.
Yeah, if you go any longer, he will literally shoot his pants.
Yes.
So that was pretty bad last week, wasn't it? Hopefully none of you were here for that incident. It was a great ending to the show. That was a great ending. Guys, do me a favor. Big shout out to 19 Fox. No, I will not tell you his full name like I did because I don't know his full name.
You don't want to know where he lives? His kids' names?
19K Fox's channel has been growing like hotcakes. He's put out great work for your game. I'm proud to call him a friend and someone who I really enjoy playing with. Make sure you guys check out 19K Fox, subscribe to his channel, check out his IRK review tomorrow live, man. That's going to be interesting to see. I want to hear what you like and what you hate, Fox. Opportunities for improvement.
You gotta do it, guys. You gotta do it.
Make sure you unsubscribe from Nostalgia and turn around and subscribe to Michael B. the Game Dude. Isn't that right, buddy?
Yeah, if you're feeling proud, you can come over to the channel on your source, number one source for bridge wallets in the home racing community, so come subscribe.
And make sure you always check out P-Dub's Arcade Loft, where I am your number 2 source of arcade and gaming news. Give us a thumbs up on the way out. If you watch this on replay, let us know your show reactions, thoughts, and feedback. And make sure you guys subscribe to this channel as well as all our solo channels. And until next time, we will see you on the web.